They're going to play the game that Hollywood is still working, that it's great, that everybody loves Hollywood, when in fact, as we just showed you, everybody involved with this stuff either don't care or in it for power or just want to destroy what you love. The Hollywood Reporter dropped this the other day. I found it this morning, though. 50 reasons we still love Hollywood.
Oh, for Christ's sake, 50?
50!
I can come up with 50 reasons I gave up on Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's a list I can get behind.
Let's just skim through these real quick, because it's a long-ass, stupid article. And react to a couple of them. Let's go through. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Oh, God damn it. Wrong fucking window, Adam. Jesus Christ. Do that every goddamn time. Switching back and forth. Anyway, okay. So here we go. We give social media something to fight about that isn't politics. How
What the heck are you talking about?
I mean, that's retarded, personally, because you make everything political in everything
Agreed.
you make.
Agreed.
You've injected ideology into everything.
Agreed.
So
what are they talking about? Who wrote this?
Somebody,
who are
this
these people?
is for like 50 different people by Peter Biskind. Biskind, I don't know. Well, they're retarded. They're retarded.
God. Jeez.
Beyond Hollywood's scrambled economics, one of the biggest threats to its hegemony is social media. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter. You left out YouTube, which is actually what is hurting you the most, because we actually provide real, fresh, new entertainment.
How is this a pro-Hollywood article if they use the word hegemony to describe it?
I don't know. But it's retarded. They don't understand. So, no, we give social media something to fight about. No, we don't fight. We comment. Let's go. Your comedy headliner is our open mic. I don't even know what that means.
What does that
The
mean?
Donald couldn't get a Trump Tower built here. They claim that's a victory. You can't build a Trump Tower. What? That's
Dragon
why we
Lady,
still have
be
to love
thankful
Hollywood?
You live in the UK. Be thankful you live in the UK. You don't want none of this heat. You don't want this.
How is that a win? Hollywood can't. Trump doesn't build a tower there?
Why would he want to build a tower there?
Taxes are terrible in California.
California is burning. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
People are not wise.
Ridiculous. Well, again, TDS. Even mega influencers really want to act. How is that why you want to love Hollywood? We don't want these people to do anything. I don't want to see some rando Twitch thought appearing in anything professional. Only thing I want to maybe see her appearing in his inner skivvies doing unspeakable acts.
Indeed.
There are a few people that I think are good for cameos, but no one in an actual acting role, because like in Five Nights at Freddy's, I thought Matt Pat's cameo was great.
But that had merit. That had merit to it.
That meant something.
Yeah.
Markiplier was going to be in the movie as well, but that didn't work out. Like, I think those ones make sense, but yeah, I assume the agenda. Whatever this person's talking about is insanity.
Yeah, because it's feeding that whole thing of narcissism. That's all that feeds is narcissism. I don't know what that is. Let's keep going. Because Hollywood always adapts.
Keep going. Just keep going.
That one answers itself, doesn't it? It never adapts. It never adapts. George Lucas
adapts way too late every single time.
This is one's weird. George Lucas has a museum that's not about Star Wars. What? None of this makes sense.
Who are these people?
Have they seen, movies before?
We're the capital of drag.
Just keep going. Just.
That's the not so secret agenda right there. Now we get some.
I'm glad you're proud of that, because no one else is.
Yeah. These are directors and producers chiming in. Photographers on images they love. What, the paparazzi? That we don't love the paparazzi. I don't have
photographers take photos. Yay!
We're the real fashion capital. What, of whores? All dressing like whores and man whores too.
Oh, there be whores
of horrible plastic surgery. Because that counts, I think, as the fashion.
What we have got to be careful who we accuse of plastic surgery, because a certain person who may or may not have done extensive horrific things to her face is trying to sue someone for calling her out on that. So we got to be very careful throwing around the plastic surgery title.
Yeah, stay out of Hollywood.
White girl too.
Yeah, it's a shame. Damn shame. A pretty girl. Pretty girl.
Very pretty girl.
Pretty girl. More retirement. We'll just skim through this.
Bob Iger.
Wait, there was the Bob Iger one.
Mhm.
Bob Iger, the power of one great idea. Let's actually read this one. Let's see what Bobblehead has to say. There's no question that the shifting dynamics of our industry have created challenges for studios, actors, writers, animators, directors, and more. But the magic of Hollywood is that you are always just one great creative idea away from turning adversity into fortune. Bob, what would you know about creativity? All you've done is purchase everything and ruin it.
Exactly.
What the hell would you know?
He is batting 0 for a million.
Mm-hmm. Creativity is what has always fueled this business, carrying it to its highest highs. Highest highs? Good Lord. I alliterated it, I smart it. And pulling it out of the doldrums during its many ups and downs over the past century. And today we are living amongst truly remarkable creative visionaries. Please name one.
I got the sudden urge there when he uses doldrums to say he reminds me of Vicini from Princess Bride.
$10 word when a $1 would do, and he doesn't
Yep.
even know what the $10 word means.
Exactly.
Oh man! And today we're living with true and remarkable creative visionaries who are able to brilliantly tap into the divine resource known as imagination and bring the next great piece of entertainment to life. But how come everything's a remake and a reboot?
Thank you.
Nothing's original. Nothing's
Does
original
this guy
anymore.
huff helium?
No, he huffs his own farts.
Oh God.
Capturing audiences' hearts and bringing them to places beyond their wildest dreams. Steve Jobs used to say, well, that was an actual creative person, a coding genius in that
He's
aspect.
a genius, a crazy person, but a genius.
But he was a genius. And, genius and creativity sometimes go hand in hand. Steve Jobs used to say that the intersection of creativity and technology made his heart sing. For me, nothing moves me more than creativity in its highest, most perfect iteration, which has always been the result of pure human genius, fantastic execution, and at times great luck. Thankfully, creativity remains in bountiful supply here in Hollywood, and I firmly believe that our industry's grandest moments are still yet to come. Well, it's thanks to you, it's going down the tubes because Disney's at the center of the black hole, the abyss, sucking all creativity out of Hollywood. Bob, I'm gonna play this again just because it references him.
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself. But go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Bob. Go fuck yourself.
The expression of that interviewer's face is absolutely priceless. He clearly didn't know how to react.
No, he didn't. He had no idea what to do there. None at all.
What he was talking about.
None at all. Yeah. So, this is and let's be honest, Bobblehead didn't write this speech. Somebody else wrote it for him.
Heck no.
He didn't write this shit. I love this one. Fanboy could become a star.
Next.
Yeah. I thought they hate fans. They like shill boys.
They hate
Those are
fans.
shill boys. I don't know who Dimitri is. We get do-overs. No, you not
Just
anymore.
keep going.
Not anymore. Script notes from Guillermo del Toro. Well, there's someone who is very creative, but you all keep taking.
How is that a point?
You keep taking all his good projects away from him. You don't let him do anything.
Yeah.
I still want to see his Hobbit film.
I'd give it a chance. I mean,
it would be weird as shit, but you know,
but Guillermo del Toro makes damn good movies. Blade 2. Blade 2.
Yeah, very good. I like it.
Didn't he also do the Oscar-winning movie that was about fucking a fish dude though?
Yeah, but that's his weird end. But
yeah, he's done some weird ones.
He does. Yeah, you get Guillermo del Toro is the extreme, either really weird or really cool. There's no in between. With
he did Pan's Labyrinth, didn't he?
Yeah,
that's
what.
I like that movie.
Pacific Rim was pretty good too.
Yeah, again, it's either really cool or really weird. There's no in between.
I was gonna say Crimson Peak is another one of these that's quite good as well.
But just because there's a script advisor is not a reason to support the entire franchise.
I love this one. We're reopening cinemas.
They're already open.
You close them though.
You close them and then you reopen them on our taxpayer dollars. On our backs, you're reopening them because you took the government's money.
Oh yeah.
Don't give me the shit with reopening cinemas. You close them. You put insane restrictions on all your films for a sniffle and a cough. And I've had it, so I can say that. That's not what took me out. It was the pneumonia that I caught after it that took me down for a month. Not the beer bug, not the coof. All right? Little sleep, little rest.
That's why you
push
shouldn't hang out
fluids.
with Dermy. You just catch a lot of things from him.
Listen, the derm AIDS is everywhere. The derpies. We came up with a whole bunch of new ones this week when on Ballbusters. With a whole bunch of new ones came out of nowhere. We've all got it. It's even taken out Samuel for Engage this week. Samuel's out for the count this week. So we that derm AIDS, it spreads like wildfire. Derm pox, it's disgusting. It's horrible. So no, you closed cinemas. You did it to yourself. Even royalty must earn a keep. I bet they mention. Yep, there it is. Harry and Meghan. There you go. So yeah, gotta bring in a couple of
We
grifters.
don't talk about those two.
Earn their keep. No, those are grifters. Must earn their keep. Give me
Exactly.
So just like they can barely live in Canada, the place of false, fake, good manners.
You've got the world's best bagels. Listen, I have abandoned everything New York in my past, but I beg to differ. I think New York.
What is this list?
It's retarded.
What does this have to do with the downfall and burning of Hollywood and how it's supposed to be still good?
But Dre,
They got bagels, Dre.
Our cults of wellness.
What is happening?
Your cults in general. There are cults out there that are real and degenerate and disgusting. There's no wellness out there. That I just wanted to show you. We get too much plastic surgery, but it's the best. Didn't we just mention that
right now?
I
thought this was. Hold on. I thought this was a list of why this place is good. There's been like 13 consecutive negative things.
It's unironically. It's maybe it's ironically. Maybe I'm using the wrong there. It's ironically a list of why you're horrible, why you're terrible, why we detest you, why we hate you.
Beautiful Markle's name is on this thing.
I just want.
Go ahead, Jed. Go ahead.
Oh, I just want to add to the previous point, the wellness one. We just need a picture of Robert Downey Jr. from the last couple of years to prove that
RDJ, eat a hamburger, my dude. Eat a hamburger. You're Iron Man, goddammit.
But you look since Endgame.
Yeah, we get too much plastic surgery. Truly physically beautiful people go out there. And for a few years, they retain their beautiful looks. And then it destroys them. And then they get the worst makeovers.
It's been happening for a while. Look at Courtney Cox from Friends.
Yeah, dude. Every
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, all of them. One of my favorites is always oh shit, I just had her name, I forgot it. Crap. Lindsay Lohan.
Mm-hmm.
What she did to herself. What she did to herself going out there. All of them. They go out there, they want to complain about body shaming. No. You destroy people who look perfectly fine by shaming their good looks and telling them they need to do this and that to themselves. They're already very beautiful and attractive people, and you make them into monsters.
Well, they're going to blame the audience for making them feel like they have to do this. There's no person on the planet who looked at Erin, a normal audience member who looked, she's not pretty enough. She's got to edit her face. It was probably just like Ahmad Best or whatever his name was from Jar Jar Binks. It was, I nearly said Jar Jar Abrams. I'm just used to that.
Yeah.
It was the media. It was the people in Hollywood. It was their own culture that made them feel like they had to do this. But of course, they're going to blame the fans. They're going to blame the people who thought she was attractive and act like it's this big movement to say, you're just not pretty enough. It's like, no, that was your own people telling you that.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
She was a cute little white girl.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Who
more people. We know true crime. Oh, yeah, I bet you know crime out there. I bet you know crime out in Hollywood. Our red tape. Oh, we don't discriminate. We are so DEI.
Crying out loud.
We accept everybody.
Yes.
The top podcasts are here. Excuse me, where does Joe Rogan operate out of?
They use NPR.
Yeah. Let's see. Joe Rogan, the most popular podcaster out there is in Texas, if I remember right. He's in Texas.
I believe so.
I'm sorry. As cool as Adam Carolla is, no, that's not ranking up there. I don't even know who half these people are. I'm sorry, Conan O'Brien. Nobody cares what Conan has to say anymore.
Conan has
Dak,
a podcast?
I guess.
There you go. Who knew? Dak Shepard. Nobody cares what Dak Shepard. I don't. After Adam Carolla, I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know who any of these people are.
I know Bert Kreischer. He's a comedian, but
these are not the.
He's
top
got one
podcasts.
funny story too. That's all he's got.
Go to YouTube. That's where all the top podcasters are.
yeah, this is weird.
Right now, the top guys in the fellowship probably get more viewership than I would say 70% of the people on this list right here.
I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah. Let's see. Whatever. Our closet. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Our closet is 12,000 square feet. That's right. Let's brag that our closets are bigger than most people's apartments. That's nice.
So elitist garbage.
Yeah, elitist. Perfect way to put it. Elitist garbage. Make me feel bad that I got to rent this crap hole while you have a 12,000-foot closet that's probably bigger than my living room. Thanks. I appreciate you even more now. Thanks. Nothing is ever really dead here, but everything is dead. It is dead. Everything's dead. Everything is dead. Nobody asked for more Mad Max movie without Mad Max. Schindler's List.
Oh, it's rather than Furiosa.
I mean,
God.
Jesus Christ. Don't
care.
Like
anything.
These are more people. Oprah. Dreams really do come true. Yeah, if you spend all your money to make yourself important, Oprah.
But she's still oppressed. Don't you guys remember? She's still oppressed.
Or if you push Ava DuVernay really, really hard, because that's the only reason Ava DuVernay exists. Oprah Winfrey.
Really?
She sucks.
Oh yeah, she's her benefactor. Oprah Winfrey is Ava DuVernay's benefactor. She put her in charge of Wrinkle in Time. That's how she got out there. Before that, nothing. No one knew of her. No one cared about her. But Oprah liked her, so she is there. I don't know that one. I don't care about John Hamm. Did some good roles. Who cares?
They're using John Hamm as a reason why Hollywood is good.
John Hamm hasn't been famous in 15 years.
Yeah, he's relegated to guest starring in Good Omens.
We give an award for everything. How is that a good thing? You've diluted awards. It's all meaningless now.
Just participation trophies.
This has to be a troll. Adam, I'm convinced.
It's the Hollywood Reporter, though.
Everyone hates us, so we must be doing something right. The only people talking about how much Peoria, Illinois sucks is in Peoria, Illinois. But Hollywood has more haters than any place in the world. In the climate change porn novel, The Ministry of the Future. What?
I don't know what that is.
What?
Who are these people?
Did I just change realities in this moment to another one? Have I pulled a war from TNG season 7 just now?
Yeah.
Did Jordy's visor turn on? Did something turn on and blip me to another reality where everything's slightly the same, but I'm the one from? Wow.
Well, what's the bug? The actor for Jordy just kind of went through a moment of that himself when he found out his ancestor was.
Let's leave LeVar Burton alone. I don't want to talk about it. I want to stay positive thinking about Star Trek. I don't want to think about anybody in that area except Michael Dorn, because Michael Dorn's awesome.
Michael Dorn is great.
The city is destroyed in a flood, and it finds out that no place that was not LA cared about it at all. The dream factory for the world, universally unpopular. People had not liked those dreams, perhaps, or had not. What is this? What is this sentence structure? What is it saying?
I don't know what's going on.
Or had not liked having dreams life colonized. Colonized. Now they want to use the word colonized. When everyone hates you this much, you must be doing something right. No, you're doing something wrong.
You're doing something horrible.
Hating Hollywood is one of the few things America agrees on. Because you're horrible.
There's a reason for that.
The right thinks Hollywood pumps out propaganda for the queer, diversity, equity, inclusion, obsessed tree huggers. Wow, you just actually spoke truth there.
Did they say propaganda?
Propaganda, because that's what it is. They do that.
They mentioned it earlier in the DEI portion.
Yeah, who hate guns so much they can't even handle one full of blanks. It wasn't full of blanks. It had a bullet in it. He killed a woman. Okay? The left thinks the avaricious white man who run the studios exclude the queer, diverse tree huggers who hate guns. I don't even know
what is going on.
Well, it's true. They have statements about how they don't like guns. Movies like Shang-Chi go back to hand-to-hand, Black Panther as well, go back to hand-to-hand weapons, and the bad guys carry guns. It's a pretty common thing that they talk about, is they try to have the heroes do hand-to-hand weapons, because we know, as England proves, knife violence is so much better than gun violence, a whole lot less violent.
I like this one. And everyone says there's
someone who's been stabbed before. Shoot me, please. I'm good. I'm good.
Knife wounds hurt.
Knives hurt.
I've stabbed myself. I've stabbed myself, not deeply, but it hurts. And everyone says there's nothing good on TV, even though their main topic of conversation is telling each other what to watch on TV. No, our main conversation topic is what to avoid. We make a living on our channels telling people what to avoid. We suffer. We do these horrible things to ourselves. So you find people in the chat and watching this.
Yeah. We do it to find the small sliver of good content out there. We weed through the crap just so we can say, hey, go watch this. It's kind of good.
And then there's a time where some of us like something, and other ones will go, what the fuck are you talking about? That's dog shit. Just look at the Andor debate within the Fellowship. Some of the biggest names in the Fellowship like it, and then some of the biggest names hate it.
No, same thing with Last of Us. That one hurts my soul that anyone liked that piece of crap.
Yeah. I mean, it could. There are all kinds of discussions out there where we disagree, but you know what? We do it and have a real debate. And then when it's over, everything's fine. We just have a real debate about it. We don't start calling each other isphobes and every name under the sun. And then there are no movies. There are no more movie stars, or there aren't. There are a bunch of degenerates. There aren't. There are not any more movie stars.
I fully agree. There's not a single one. Tom Cruise, I don't think is on that level anymore. And people say Chris Pratt is on the equivalent of old-time movie stars. That makes me laugh.
I'll say Tom Cruise and Denzel Washington.
They're the closest, but I really don't think just because of Denzel, it's going to be a great movie. That
you can't even say Harrison Ford anymore. You can't say that anymore. No, because he's old and he can't do the roles anymore. Now, if he started doing serious stuff that wasn't requiring action and put out a makeup performance, which we know he can do, yeah, sure, then maybe you could say Harrison Ford can pull something in, but he doesn't even do that anymore. Man's over 80. He's basically going to be retired at this point, unless he decides to go fly a plane. And then, well, best of luck.
He'll get retired.
Yeah. The hate seems so strong and so pervasive that the governor of
oh God, I've seen enough.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Listen.
Are we going to go through all 50 of these?
That was it.
Oh,
that
thank God.
I guess that was 50. I don't know. But you understand how stupid I wanted to bring this up just because people have been talking a lot this week about how Hollywood is eating itself, how it's destructing, it's falling apart. I wanted to show you this because no one else had found this article yet. So one of those moments where I go, hey, yes, we could talk about it and not have to rehash somebody else's discussion. This is the example of how much they live in a fantasy world. That a shill like Hollywood Reporter who supports all this stuff will put out something, 50 reasons we still have Hollywood. You just gave us an entire list, essentially. I'm sure if we read every little thing, we would find fault in it of why you're garbage, why Hollywood is detestable, disgusting, depraved, degenerate, and why we all hate it, and why you're not doing anything right. If you were doing something right, we'd be just basically not talking about you. It would be the 80s and the 90s where shit just happened and we, for lack of a better term, unfortunately, consumed and went about our business. We either liked it or we didn't. We didn't talk about Hollywood. Now we are forced to talk about Hollywood because everything, 99.9% of everything you put out, because there is that little wiggle room. Once in a while, we get a gem, 2-3 times a year. We get something we actually enjoy. But the fact that you put your agenda and ideology into everything, making it shit, we have to talk about you because that's what's happening. That's the truth. And this list just shows you how they live in a complete fantasy.
And they thought these were good things.
I know.
That's
I know.
crazy.
Where the plastic surgery is, we're proud of our plastic surgery. Bob Iger is proud that he's destroyed everything.
Everything was horrible. Everything on this list was horrible.
Yep. Horrible.
And they're like, isn't it great? Yes.
Yep.
Yes. No.
Yep. All right.
It's a nightmare.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos, maybe a little shit stirring here and there, who knows, @theranernerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.